Welcome to this first video, which is really just designed for those of you that have never used Teams before or used it very sparingly. And all I'm going to do is go down the options on this left-hand menu here. So the activity, chat, Teams, calendar. Go down the options, show you, well, kind of more explain what they do. I'll maybe do a little bit of demonstration, but I'll save the in-depth demos for further videos in this series. But as I was saying, Microsoft Teams is perfect for the situation we all find ourselves in right now. As you can see, I'm working at home. I'm in the bedroom with my laptop, but Microsoft Teams has enabled the team to work perfectly and as normally across multiple locations. So into Teams. Firstly, if you use Office 365, you have got Teams already. It may well have been popping up on your computer each morning and you've ignored it because you don't want to use it. If it asks you to log in, in fact, let me quickly show you here. To find Teams, just literally on Windows 10, type in Teams, and this is the app you're looking for here, Microsoft Teams. You'll click on that. It will bring up a login page if you've never logged in before. Use your email address and your Office 365 password, which for our clients is typically their password they use to log into their PC. And then you'll be presented with a video, a screen such as this one. I've created a new account for this demo, so it is completely blank canvas, as many of you will find it. So let's start from the top. And we'll go down a few features. So in the top right-hand corner is an icon, might have just your initials, might have a profile picture. But from here, you click and you can change your profile picture, but you can set your availability, which can be handy, obviously, when working all remotely. People don't know when you're away from your desk, etc. So you can set from busy, do not disturb, be right back, etc. This status, by the way, is also taken from your Outlook calendar. So if you have an appointment in your Outlook calendar, which marks you as busy, it will automatically mark you as busy in Teams. There are some settings, Zoom options, etc. in there. They're all pretty self-explanatory. I've zoomed in a little bit here for the purpose of the video. But actually, another thing that might be quite useful is this set status message. You literally just give it a click and you can type a message. Off to do PE for Joe Wicks with the kids, be back in half an hour, that kind of thing. Okay, so that's the availability and a few settings there. So if we then go back to the left-hand side, we've got activity. So this will show literally everything that goes on in Teams where you are mentioned or people reply to your messages. You'll kind of see those notifications here. They can be useful. Sometimes once you're using Teams a lot, there might be just a lot of noise in here. But it might be useful in the first instance to help you find your way around things. So there are three main areas really that we will focus on and use ourselves for Teams, and they are the chat, the Teams themselves, and the calendar. So the chat, think of the chat as just a way of like it's basically instant messaging, like a WhatsApp message or a Facebook Messenger message. And also the same with Facebook groups and WhatsApp groups. You can message people one-on-one, or you can message to groups of people at the same time. And these, you click on the icon up here to start a new chat, the pencil, click on that one, and you then get a new chat. So here I'm going to literally say I want to chat with Andy. If it's somebody in your organization, it's going to come up with their details already. Now, as soon as I start typing a message here, it will start chatting to Andy. So that's now sending. See there it's being sent. It's got a tick there to say it's being delivered. And when Andy replies, we'll see those messages kind of in that typical message view that you're used to. So a Teams demo video. So you can see there, we can chat back and forwards just by messaging if we want to, which is really useful. Also in this chat, we can, let's get rid of that phone call. We are live, people. Also in that video, we can then, you've got a few icons at the top here. You've got some video call, voice call, or share desktop. So this is a chat I've got going on with Andy. I can literally then just hit a button for a video call, a voice call, or share my desktop if I want to. And that will share it to that one person or the group of people that will be in that group. I won't dwell too much on messaging for the moment. We'll cover that off in another video, like I say, but I just want to show you the basics. Right. So Microsoft Teams, or the Teams element of, it's okay, Andy, we're not going to see you just yet. We're going to change to Teams. So this is the kind of the main element of Microsoft Teams. Think of a team as a container. So, and within that container, you can have the chats, the video calls, and those video calls and those chats can be just within your organization, or they can also include people outside the organization. So it can be really powerful there. If things aren't working for outside the organization, there are some settings that need to be changed by your IT provider in Microsoft 365 to enable that to happen. Anyway, Teams. So yes, it's a container for chats, video messaging, files. It's just an organizational unit, basically. So at the team level, you could have a HR team, and then under the team, you can have further what we call channels, which can be other ways to organize the information, basically. So you have the HR channel at the top, and then you could have, I don't know, maybe a payroll channel underneath. And then you could maybe have a appraisals channel. And then within those channels, again, you can organize the information in the same way you can put files into channels. You can keep the chats within channels as well. So if you want to discuss a particular issue, you can do that in the correct channel that whatever way it is you set it up. So yeah, that's Teams. So Teams, a team within Microsoft Teams is a way of kind of grouping data that a particular team of people or the whole company need to work on. And I will go into much more depth in that in another video. You've got your calendar here. As you'll see here, this calendar is blank, but this will show your Outlook calendar. And from within here, you can create meetings, or you can even do a meet now and invite everybody on the fly to a video or audio meeting. The new meeting there, you can, like I say, schedule a meeting, or you can do a live event as well. And again, this can be just within your organization, or it can be a mix of both, or it could just be purely external people. Cool. So you'll see this tab in all versions of Microsoft Teams. Teams does have a very new kind of phone system functionality. We have tested it ourselves. We don't think it's ready for the big time yet, but if you needed to, Teams can become your phone system, and I'm sure in the future it will get much better. Files. So any files that you've been working on recently will all be listed here, whether that's just you privately or between a group of you. That will be listed in kind of chronological time order to show you what we've been doing. But I just want to show you this bit here down at the bottom. you've got add cloud storage. So if you are a company that doesn't already use Microsoft Teams at the moment, but maybe actually you use something like Dropbox, Box, Google Drive, etc., you can actually bring that storage into Teams, which could be a really quick way of you guys getting up and running with Teams if you use one of these solutions already. Basically, you just click on it and it will ask you to, it's gone over on my screen now, bring that over. It will ask you basically to log in to your Dropbox account if it is working, not this time around. And then basically you will see Dropbox or Google Drive here and the folder structure that you are already used to. So it could be, like I say, a really quick win for you guys. Hopefully that's just a really quick whistle-stop tour of what is in Teams. Like I say, I'm now going to break down each of those kind of areas into separate videos. I'll get those out to you as quickly as possible. But yeah, just want to get this one out there for the moment. Any questions, drop us a comment in any posts that you can see this on, or drop us an email and we will try and help. But that's it for now. I'll speak to you very soon.